Ever since I've started my punch bending arc a few weeks ago, I've noticed that the average player doesn't know what punch bending is, or even its different kinds, which is why I made this video, to tell you every possible kind of hybrid punch bending, and even different kinds of real punch bending. So I want you to take your guess as to how many kinds of hybrid punch bendings there are, and I'll tell you which ones you forgot. Before I start, I'll mention hybrid punch bending is any fighting style where the main source of damage is punching, while true punch bending is when someone has to trial a fists technique on, removing your element abilities. Starting with Earth, we actually have two different styles. The first is arguably the most popular. With metal whips, you could just latch onto someone like a leech and punch them. This style is super predictable and easy to fight, although it's arguably the easiest to play. The other Earth hybrid punch bending involves using gloves or swords to move around a lot to disorient and eventually launch yourself at the enemy, dealing a lot of damage. It's alright, but a little impractical. Next for Fire, we got another two hybrid punch bendings. First utilizes the Fire Leap to fly into, then punch people. This is actually pretty effective against some playstyles, but it requires good aim and good timing. On top of that, it's easily countered by just moving. The second involves lightning and just using lightning dash into people. If you dash straight into someone at the end of your dash, it will register as a punch, dealing a lot of damage. Water again has two different ways to play hybrid. The first way is to use blood grab, grabbing nearby players and pulling them to you in a fraction of a second. If your techniques are correct, then you should still be able to one-shot or get close to it. The other punch bending style is actually the first one ever used long before sub-elements were a thing, and it just involves ice sliding into people and punching them with both hands. It's a fairly difficult style, but it is a classic. Finally, we have Air, which once again has two styles. That makes a total amount of hybrid punch bending styles 8, so if you guessed that, then good job. The first of the two is kind of similar to Ice Slide, but uses the air wheel to just punch everyone in front of you. The second and final is Spirit Bending, which primarily involves just teleporting beside a player and dashing into them. This one is my favorite because of the jump scares it causes. Believe it or not, true punch bending has two different styles as well, even though you can't use elements. The two styles are based off the techniques that you use. The first is Strength Stacking. This style focuses on damage, which will let anyone using this build one-shot if they get a perfect punch. The second is Speed Stacking, letting you walk fast enough to be scary and make your dashes longer and easier to hit further away opponents. Personally, I preferred Speed Stacking even though I can't one-shot, and it's what I use when punch bending. All this is nice and all, but if punch bending was its own element, would hybrid punch bending and sword bending be its sub-elements, or would hybrid be the main? Let me know in the comments, and subscribe. I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers, please, I'm begging you.